This is working. Is it working? Am I? Can you hear me? Yes. That's a good first start. How does it sound? Does it sound good? Is it like a is it an okay sound? So I bought a microphone specifically now. But I have to know whether this sounds like acceptable. It's good, it's great, that's good to know. Very nice. Yo, Optex. Yeah. So now that I'm back, more or less, thought I might as well try out streaming it once again. It's been 6 years, I think. And so today is more or less just a testing stream. I have no idea what I want to do when I'm streaming. I have no idea how to entertain the audience. But I thought at least have a decent mic. I don't know if you can call this a decent mic. It is just Yes, this is true. Of course it is G. Dude, I don't know anything about anything except when it comes to Geometry Dash. This is a this is now my streaming soon background. It's just a Geometry Dash loop. I don't even know what is possible these days. There's so much that you can do. So why not have a moving background as like a streaming setup? Most of the things you're gonna see from me, whether they are intended to be Geometry Dash or not, are made in Geometry Dash. It's just what I'm most familiar with, even if it is inefficient. The fact you're back is already entertaining. I mean, I was never really gone. I just didn't type anywhere. So I've been gone for wait, how long has it been? Let me check. Um how long have I been gone? So yeah, I think most people forgot about this level for some reason. I don't know why. Because there were um a lot of people think that Voyage was my last level. And that one was made 6 years ago, but it's not been that long. It has really not been that long. It has been, let's see, 4 years. Wait, I think it has been like 4.5 years since I've built Metropolis, and I've never really been gone. There's been multiple occasions where I appeared in like some mega collabs. I think the last one was Atmos. Let me check. I can still find that. Yes, I have been in this one. This one is not old. It's just barely more than a year old. So it's fine, I think. Like people thought I quit for good, but just because it's the same thing that happened last time. Wait. I still need to set up a lot of things. There's a high geomix. There's still a lot of things that I have to set up. For example, you can see the icon in the bottom left. That one, bottom right. That one is just basically copied from audiovisual because I thought it looks fun. But for example, there's still the stream overlay missing, and yeah, I will listen to my audio quality, especially my mic quality, after this stream. I will listen to my own stream. I hope I will not cringe too much because I hate my voice kind of. And yes, any feedback on how to improve elements of the stream, whether it be yeah, like live chat or mic quality, video quality, those things would be greatly appreciated. Hello, QA here. I'm pronouncing this wrong. I'm very sure. Yes, it is me. I have reappeared after 4 years to quickly get a cash grab, and then well, I do not intend to leave as quickly as I came. Um, and I hope that these streams kind of help me stick to building more. Um, any upcoming projects? Yes. I mean, technically, I don't know if you saw that one video that I posted, like my latest video, where I showed the unfinished projects. Um, so Lost Frequency is a project I'm still going to work on in the future. It has been turned into a collab. I will not say who the participants are. That one I want to keep a secret, but you will either see this most likely on my account in the future or one of the participants. But it's likely going to go up on my account since I put up the most work by far. In the end, I will have built roughly half of this level, and the other one goes to four or three other creators. And I think by share that makes the most sense. Other than that, there is a project I want to start now. Yeah. Sputniks! Hey there. I did not expect to see you here. I haven't heard from you in ages. Dude, how is it going? I feel like I also need to train my voice on how to talk. I don't know how to talk into a microphone. I've got something to drink, not something to eat. That's all I need. So yes. Hey there, Striv. And hi, Dabby Ball. It's pretty exciting. I'd love to ask if you're working on something insane. Uh, but of course, I do not want to pressure you. I think, I think people have very high expectations on what you're going to provide in the future. But honestly, don't let that pressure you. If you feel pressured by it, just don't. There's no point. Hello, Sora. Yes, it has been a while. My last stream was a building stream for Metropolis and is, I think, how long has it been? 5 years since my last stream. So there's a lot to catch up on. I think last time, or like until that time, I did not use a microphone. I definitely want to change that. And so I bought this sweet little. It is a budget mic. It cost $70, including the arm, the boom arm. I hope there's no reverb coming from any places. I try to make sure of that. So yeah, I bought this microphone basically from the money that I've won in the contest. I feel like that's the best way to spend that kind of money. Um, but overall, wait, I wanted to put in some background music. Like this is the first, very good. Um, Hi Cybler, it is going well so far. Trying to set up a stream at the moment, and we'll see if I can pull through and keep the crowd entertained. So far this is only a test stream. I do want to make sure that the elements work well enough before I go into sort of a streaming routine. I want to avoid common mistakes. It's gonna be difficult, but so yeah, if there's any like certain stream elements that you would like to see, something that could make the stream more interesting, I'd be down to hear them. But for now, this is the first test. I feel like maybe one thing that we could talk about in the beginning is it has been done over and over. But this is loud. Wait, how loud is the background music? Does it sound okay? Or is it too loud? Because it is basically just. Or do you even hear background music? Wait, that's the first question. Yo, hi Spark. Is background music is good? Yes, it's just I do just have Water Flames audio portal open on Newgrounds. I'm completely unknowledgeable. No, it's not DGVI. It is actually what you're right. It does sound a little bit like DGVI, but it is. At least it doesn't mention DGVI in the description here. It is a Water Flame song, one of his last songs from 2024. And because I don't know what I can. Oh, it is with Water Flame DGVI. Oh, that makes sense. Hello, Yolosi. What else could I talk about? I guess I could talk a bit about where I've been, like the past 5 years, and it has been a while. Like when I uploaded Metropolis, I think it was 2020. I was still in high school. And as of now, I'm now starting my final term, and I now have to write my bachelor's thesis. It has been a long time, and so much shit has happened in my life. And it's kind of cool to see that GD, after all this time, seems to be doing just as well. It doesn't look like it has changed a lot. Of course, there's 2.2 now, which is why most of us are back again, but yeah, I'm surprised how healthy it still is. I'm surprised that all this stuff is now coming out so regularly. I think one of the coolest things that has come out that I think is really cool, I mean, apart from the Space Gauntlet, of course, the GD Gangster Rap level is just a testament to me that this is kind of the best timeline for Geometry Dash. The fact that it exists is so it's just amazing. I wrote my bachelor's thesis last year. It was a challenge. What did you write it in? Did you pass? I'm sure you passed, right? Any thoughts on going for master's thesis? I mean, depending on where you come from, like where I come from Germany, it is kind of the norm to, if you have your bachelor's degree, to go for a master's degree. It is very unusual to quit after the bachelor's degree. I'm not a big fan of studying at this point. I have to say, I'm already taking too many terms for my bachelor's degree. I'm 3 terms over on what I should. And I'm kind of tired. I'm so fucking tired of studying for my subject. Graduated with a degree in English language and literature. Nice. One thing that I'd like to ask you, Spark, in that case is, what do you plan to do with your degree? Where do you think it would put you in terms of job chances? What thing to say? What I'm studying is nanoengineering, which is why, for example, I found the level defining and defying pretty fun. To just see something that has something to do with my field of research, you could almost say. I mean, it's not. No, I'm not studying molecules. I'm going a little bigger, but yeah. Nanoengineering has a lot of possibilities, but my god, is it a pain in the ass to study? There's so much shit that you have to study for. Hello, Abstrom. How is it going? And hello, Cloudy the Wolf. And how slang is treated in English Estonian dictionaries. I don't really understand what that means. Why? Can I ask why the Estonian? How does it connect to Estonian dictionaries in specific? Hello, Hassium, and hello, Mo200. Ah, you are okay. Never mind then. You like that thing on the left? There's nothing on the left. But do you mean my bouncing? Do you mean my bouncing icon symbol? I'm trying to market this a little bit. Does it work? Wait. Does it work properly? It is basically just stolen from audiovisual stream. I think it's fun. It is the only way to sort of for you to have a face to look at without me having to put up camera, because I really don't want to do that. So this is the most person you're gonna get out of me, is this bouncing icon, which can of course be interchanged for other things. Finished to unfinished. I did that. I technically There's a video. Wait, I can actually just show you what's in my levels. What's in my bag? Let's see what we have here. So yeah, the things you should be familiar with is we turned on the audio, of course, is for example the Project Superstar that I presented in my latest video. This was basically meant to just be sort of an opening. I really wanted to come back early in 2.2. I really wanted to just go with a more basic usage of 2.2 design features, and you can see that it is a lot more design oriented than Spacetime Continuum, which goes a lot into like the art category, which is a little bit unfortunate. I feel like design is so underrepresented those days. That it's just always a pleasure to see people still working on those really thought out design levels. And I feel like it has actually become easier to do these modern art style levels. Like, this was my first attempt at these. And the fact that it placed really high the level and that the art is much appreciated on the first attempt on actually trying to do this sort of modernistic art style. I mean, it is a mixture of art styles. I feel like it kind of shows that it's not that difficult to pull off at least the basic sense of the modern art style that is so popular these days. And it really makes me wish that people experimented more with it. But yeah, this is my first attempt. This is the first thing I built. I started this pretty much day one when 2.2 was released. And let me check chat again. This is my first level. I don't know. The gameplay was pretty much started the day. Let me catch up with chat 1 second. It would have been amazing to see in early 2024. I mean, hi there, Zach. And there are a few people I missed so far. A few newcomers. Hello, Zol. Design style generally needs to come back to the podium. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have that opinion. There's a lot of people, and by now me included. I was like, for a while I thought, come on, it's just things move on. You know, design style is really not promoted. You can also see, like, in very early 2.2, there were a lot of people, well, there were some people, like, for example, Nox. I think there's an interesting comment. One second. I'm drifting off a little bit here, but on the topic of that, Nox is an amazing design creator. And as you can see from his latest post, design is dead. Yeah, you can kind of emphasize with that, given that you have Macula. It's only feature rated. Jesus, this level is just so fucking good. Let me play through this in practice, and okay, this is kind of, I can see some copy designs from one of my levels, or from one of Zach's and mine. And the fact that this only got a feature rating is just kind of nuts to me. Like this, the colors are so good. There's so much going on. A lot of creative and new design choices that you haven't really seen so far. Like, there's some good integration of pixel blocks as well, like with the extensions of the block design here. There's so much good shit. Okay, I'm already noticing that I'm not really good at talking while playing if I don't know the level. Oh my god. But yeah, this level is just such a banger, and it got feature rated and just immediately overshadowed by Rob Top's opinion on it, which kind of just left it hanging. Yeah, this is a 2.2 level. This is the default. This is such a good standard design level that it was released. And we actually see when a year ago it was. Yeah, it is game version 2.2. It is game version 2.2, and it is just so good. And it just got feature rated and forgotten. because Robtop, I guess, didn't like it or does not like to promote these kinds of levels. Um, but I feel like if enough people build design levels again, it could actually have a bit of a renaissance. And I really want to do design levels again. Like, I really want to try out a lot of styles, which is why I built Space Time. It was just you can see so many experiments. I was just goofing around in the editor mostly. Where do I have it? So here, this part, this entire thing, except for the gameplay. That gameplay was built very long ago. This entire part was built in 5 days. All the block designs, the poses, the move, every background. This just looked like. Well, I can show you an earlier version of how this used to look like. I think, unless I deleted. Yeah, I think I just deleted everything. I deleted everything. But yeah, this basically was just uh yeah, I hard grinded this. This was just me uh coming home from studying in that case also and just grind. I played like 8 hours a day every day. Uh oh wait, I have a trash can. Can I retrieve levels from my trash can? Oh my god, I can. It is a lot of old there's so much shit in here. Wait. Also, I'm very sorry. I'm trying to sort of keep a form of entertainment here, but this I still don't really know how to set up a proper chat view. Wait, I can. Oh, now OBS is actually showing me the chat. It told me to. Okay, this also works. Yeah, the reason why there's so much in the trash can is I I kept giving my save data back and forth between my phone and my computer. And for some reason, it always created a review version of the level that I was working on. And so I had like 10 versions of Spacetime at some point. Yo, Milos, how's it going? Art style is honestly just way more appealing for the white elements. Yeah, that is true. I mean, we've seen so many design levels in 1.9 to 2.1 that I guess people have kind of grown tired on it. Oh, hey, Zoroa. Thank you. Um, Yep, I think people have just grown a little bit tired of design style levels, and I think most associate them with well, they are stuck in 2.1, 2.0, 1.9. This is where they belong, and it's just a new age. We've seen enough design levels, and now people like to just build standard design levels more for the nostalgic purpose, which kind of sucks because I feel like there's so many new options especially with like area move triggers and stuff that could be used so well in 2.2 design style levels. Hey, Zero, how's it going? Dude, Zero, can you, because you're a bit more of an expert on that, can you tell me, does my mic sound okay? I just bought this, it's a cheap mic, but I really want to know if it is okay. You should bring design back, it would be cool. I will try. I will try to also do a lot of design levels. My next um level will be more design focused, that's for sure. It sounds pretty solid. That's good to hear. I just did a quick setup today. It arrived this morning, and I was so excited that I had to do this test stream. That's cool. So yeah, the next level, I can actually tell you what the next level will be. Um you can see it here. It is going to be called Soundfall and uses Moonflowers by Miganiku. One of my favorite artists, to be honest. It's so much fun listening to his works. And I feel like so far I'm very confused that Moonflowers has not been used in more. in more levels. I don't really see um I haven't really seen big levels be created with this, so this will be our next project, and I do intend to build most of this on stream. I really want to see if I can make building streams engaging to watch and fun to watch and interactive, because this will maybe not appeal to most people, but the mission of this level will be to have something that is actually fun to play, to build something that where the visuals are less in the foreground and the gameplay is more in the foreground. I know for me that is a big challenge because I don't recall a single level of mine that has um yeah, I don't recall a single level of mine that actually has good gameplay or that is known for acceptable gameplay. I feel like people just shit on everything I build. It's incredible. You have to go through my comment section. It's just a fuckfest. Yo, Leo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. How's it going? Congrats again to the 9th place. Also, hello to everything who has to everyone who has joined. I'm surprised with how many people are here. It's way more than I expected. I expect like 10, maybe. When your gameplay is solid, is it solid in your opinion? I mean, I had to completely like the final part of Space Time. I got so much hate on Space Time. Jesus Christ! Like the moment I got into the gauntlet, I was not allowed to change the gameplay, and people were just so mad, and they just immediately went and hated on this part. So I had to rework the gameplay to be a lot easier, and I feel like now it's actually easier than an 8-star level. But I guess that's okay. People are just I feel like it's a bit of a skill issue because once you practice this part once, I think it's kind of easy. But now it's just way too easy. Now the gameplay wasn't too good. There were a lot of weird jumps. The biggest issue that this part has is okay. The biggest the biggest issue that this part has is actually, where is it? Is this part? This part is ass. It is a lot easier to play. It was very quick to build. Um, but for some reason, maybe I'm doing something. Actually, let me turn on some background music again. But for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe you guys know this better, but I have a lot of issues placing start positions when having these position changes on the gameplay changes here. Oh, by the way, if you want to know how the time reversal part works, it is actually pretty easy. Because I'm a bit old-fashioned, I don't know a lot about these new triggers. Like all the area rotates and all the area moves that I'm using are really just used in the most literal sense. Like if you give me aperture, I have no idea what's going on. Any of these other top-rated levels, I have no idea how these guys figured out so much shit. I just use triggers in the most basic sense. But essentially the way this works is as soon as you touch this the green dash orb, the entire scenery, I think this is these triggers here, the entire scenery is moving alongside with you. And is basically catching up to you exactly to the point where you have the reversal. So I think if I'm playing this in the what is this mode called? This thingy here. If I'm playing it here, you will actually see where the triggers are positioned. You can see that this part is just everything is moving, and it's all just illusions. It's all just illusions. So let's go through this. So you can see that the second that I hit the orb, the triggers all seem to be moving, but it's actually the entire scenery that moves. And that is how the illusion is created. If everything moves, it feels like you're moving instead. That is the entire trickery of this part, which is why it looks like such a mess. Reverse section. Wait, which section do you mean? Do you mean this one exactly? And yeah, this effect of moving this entire scenery to create this time warping effect where you go back. I just copied this for everything. You could try to experiment with a fast teleport trigger spawn that teleports you to an object that moves around. Fast teleport trigger. What do you mean by that? I don't know if that would work well, but I think it would be less laggy maybe. Is this part laggy? The way I understood this part is actually fine. Nogs! Yo! Dude, I was just talking about you. I was just talking about your last level and the statement that you gave her. I still have it saved now. Wait. I was just talking about your last comment. Oops. On design is dead and whether that's true or not. And I feel like we still have to figure that out. I feel like design has to be figured out in 2.2. It has to evolve. I feel like design is not dead. Yes, I remember your level. I love Macula too. Dude, it looks so good. But you don't think so, okay? I mean, no, it doesn't have to evolve. Design in and of itself, it doesn't have to evolve, but I feel like if you want to, let's say, popularize it in a way that Robter would push it again, I feel like we have to move on. Because I don't think that design is defined by using the blocks that were available from like 2.0 and earlier. I feel like design is something completely different. It's the way you have your scenery, the way your blocks are working together. And yes, the vanilla structuring is definitely part of design levels, but it's not tied to something looking nostalgic. For example, and I know that, for example, Leah would disagree with this. I feel like the pixel blocks are amazing. I think there's so much potential that we just haven't gotten to yet. Hello, pies. But yeah, coming back to the level Soundfall that I want to build. This level will actually be almost under-decorated. But like, if you think that I have a standard in decorating, this will definitely go below the standard. This is rather supposed to see how well, if I really try hard, how well can I create gameplay? Can I actually make something that is cool, that is snappy, that is fun to play, that has, where all the visuals are there to enhance the gameplay, to have you focus on the gameplay, to assist it, good pulsing, good camera work, you know, solid clicks, something that space-time is completely missing. Oh yeah, forgot to I wasn't really done talking about space-time in that case. Wait, where is it? Am I blind? Yeah, I'm blind. With laying a pixel box was such a turn off for me. Honest. Yes, I'm sorry, Radium. I've not played Slash, so I have no associations with a good or bad event level because I just skipped it. I did not play any event levels. I don't know. I'm more of a practice mode enjoyer at this point. I'm a lazy person. I just played a practice to see if it flows well, if it's fun to look at. And I feel like I should change that. That's true. But yeah, I did not play the event levels. I don't have any associations with this. So the reason why I hate this part here is I could not put start positions. This start position here, where I have to play through this entire section to then get to this section here, this is the latest start position that I can put it at. So any and all adjustments I make to this part and to see if it works, I have to play through this section again. Which is also why updating this. I did make it. I did update this gameplay after it was put into the gauntlet. It was a pain in the ass. It was just not fun. Start paths with attributes are kind of broken. Yeah, the issue is that for some reason triggers are activated in places where they should not be. And this whole section here is just one trigger fest. I can also explain to you how this works if you want to. But yeah, in this case, the issue is that if I try to place a start pause somewhere where this part starts, all the triggers that start here, all these triggers here, have basically all been used. So this whole section is just gone. If I try to... Okay, let's actually try to... Let's put it here. I think we are... I can't see what speed I am. Wait, what speed am I? I am... Okay, I'm normal speed. I'm just a cube. I should just be able to put my character here and it works fine, right? Should it not be the case? Let's try to do that. So this is actually, yeah, let's reset camera and let's target channel 3 because the last thing that was using was channel 3, I think. Where is it? I think it's here, yes. This is... Oh yeah, it is on channel 2, but it switches to channel 3. So if I now try to play this, it does not work. And if it does, I'm pretty mad. It actually does work. Okay, now I'm a little bit... Okay, now not everything is working. Some things are off. Wait, where was there an orb visible? What the fuck? Okay, I'm a little confused. I mean, I guess that's good to know. Should I ever make more changes to this gameplay? I don't intend to. It's so easy at this point that people should just shut the fuck up and just get good. It's an 8-star. Like, don't cry. It's so easy now. But yeah, because there were so many issues with setting up, like getting this set up properly, I actually had to build this entire part separately and merge it. And the merging took place 6 hours before the deadline. And I fucked it up so badly, it took me like 3 hours to merge this thing. I messed up all the triggers. I went ahead and I think I gave them order 3 instead of channel 3, and then just started the level and was confused as to why nothing was working, and then I had to go through all the triggers. My god, it was such a pain. Hello, holy you. It was a hassle. I had such a headache. I went to bed and I could not sleep, and it was 6 in the morning. I was so fucking done. I was so glad to get this out, but oh yeah. Oh, that's a good question actually, Distro. What is order? I don't even know what it is. What does order do? I have yet to figure that one out. I have no idea what order does. Does it have something to do with how layers are stacking? Also, someone was talking about, yeah, so was talking about that pixel blocks had the weird layering issue. You can actually use that to your advantage. It annoyed me at first a lot as well. But, for example, if I just go in here, you can now have, for example, let's say a lamp setup that just works on one layer with blending blocks and without blending blocks. So, for example, if I do this, so I have one. Actually, let's make this a little more. Okay, let's select the pixel block here. That looks a bit like a lamp. Oh yeah, by the way, I hate this setup. This whole pixel block thing is just annoying. It's such a mess to find what you're looking for. Like, even if you know what you're looking for, it's sometimes, I just skip through it and I cannot find it. I hate this. There's no gameplay yet. I intend to build the gameplay on stream and with the help of the viewers. I will also hire people, I guess, or like in this case, kindly ask people to help me playtest this, because apparently I'm not very good at seeing what gameplay is good or not. I have no idea. There's a mod that groups similar objects together. Okay. It's only for triggers and gameplay objects. Even then it's still tedious. Does it speed up anything? I have not used order yet. Right, okay, where's... What are you referring to, Zero? The issue where? Okay, so but where we're stuck is creating a nice block light. So for example, if I have this, does this work? So let's say I have this object here, and I want to give it some sort of glow. So now what I can do, because it's a pixel and because everything has different layers, this is on layer B1. If I now choose a blending object, put it on B1, it will still be in front. So I can use this, for example, for like a small pointy glow. Right? But then I can just go ahead to the what is this called? A particle tab. And just add a second glow, also on B1, and that one is behind. So now I have a layered setup of glow and non-glow objects that just take up one layer. And I think that's pretty cool. Pay the gigs. It's actually a trick that I used a lot on in Spacetime, because I had a lot of problems getting all the layers to work together without running out of layers. I feel like because you now have these separate layers, there should be like B6 and B7 as well as T5 and T6, just to make sure that no matter how many layers you want to have, you will not run out of layers to work on. Ah, you were talking with W Ball, I'm sorry then. I completely missed that conversation. I'm a little too focused on my stream. I'd really love to know what you were talking about, but I think I'll have to pass this up. But yeah, I do also have opinions on, because I saw the plagiarism video, and I feel like in some aspects I agree, but in the end I feel like, how serious do we have to take ourselves as Geometry Dash creators? I feel like I'm still in the old mindset, maybe because I missed a lot of stuff and I'm not really an art person. I have no knowledge of art. That video as a whole, I kind of just want to go, not gonna lie. That's fair, honestly. I mean, it is a bit more of a controversial video. Not a hill I'm trying to... you don't want to die on that hill. It is just an opinion. I mean, it's the same hill that... I mean, Leah won't die on the hill when she said controversy stuff about Abducted and Stardust Sanctuary, I think was the name. Like, it causes controversy for a short time and then it just passes on. Like, there's so much shit happening. It just all goes away instantly again. Like, it's a lot easier to have a positive legacy. I don't think people associate me with a lot of bullshit, and I wasn't always the nicest person. Yes, I think I actually agree with W Ball on that. In the end, no matter how you toss and turn it, Geometry Dash is a game mostly played by little kids, and I think the standards of art have gotten a little too high. It's not me being lazy saying that. Actually, it might be me being lazy saying that. But I feel like we hold ourselves to such standards these days that it's just going to fall on the community in the end. Like, you can especially see this with the Space Gauntlet. There was such a hassle to have something that... it was such a hassle to have, like, the best looking thing ever, and... I feel like we're definitely getting to the point where we invest too much time in this game. In that case, Zero, in this case, I guess I shouldn't be talking about anything now. Because I have zero fucking clue about Arn. Just like a week ago, after I built Space Time, I learned what color theory, color dependence is. Like how color seems to be in different lighting. Like, that in a sunset, the green that you see is probably just another variation of yellow, and stuff you would think are blue are just grays. That's something I'm so much in the basics, that I guess I cannot say anything about the topic then. Also, hello Nikki, how's it going? By the way, I'm just having an empty screen here all the time. This was kind of meant to be a test stream, so this is too loud. I don't know if it is too loud for you, but the background music, I have it on the lowest setting. It's too loud for me. Can I maybe decrease my system volume? Does that work? I guess that makes it at least more tolerable for me. I don't know if it makes it more tolerable for you, but for me it's too much. Hello Mels, how is it going? Yo, thank you Nikki. Okay, this just keeps being a blank screen. I should do something. I kind of just wanted to do this stream to test out stuff and maybe chat with a few people, which is what this is now. But I do want to do something. I feel like I'm not gonna stream for that much longer anymore, like 20 more minutes or something. It was really just a test. The next stream I would probably start building this level. But for now, oh yeah, people were asking me about the catalog of like what I've been working on. I deleted a lot of shit, but I've just been reminded that there is the trash can. So I can actually show you like an early version of the final part. I wish I can find it somewhere, but I don't know which one. There's so many. Look, it's all Space Time. It's all just the same level that kept being duplicated when I made backups. Oh my god. Yo, thank you, Mels. The money has been invested into a microphone, which you are hearing me through now. I think I can just take... This is Trash December 2024. This is old. Okay, maybe if I take this... Is it not here again? Ooh. Oh, there it is. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's all... Ooh, it's mostly gameplay. Oh yeah, by the way, to those who really enjoyed that one part, this is how it... Those were early drafts. This was one of the first experiments on how to design those blocks. It did not work. It took me a couple of attempts to actually know what I was going for. I also thought about just having a more flat design. More like the standard kind of 3D that you would see in levels. Um, kind of experimented with this then, which already had these like semi structures, these semi tech design stuff. And yeah, then it eventually moved on to this, which is still not the final version, but I was really happy with it. So I decided to redo it, and then, well, you now have the final version. But yeah, this part used to look like this. And all of this, all that you see in the final version from this section here was made in 5 days. It was a fluke. It was an absolute fluke. I'm so happy it worked. This was one of the few cases where I could just build stuff and it just worked. There's so little take backsies in space time. Like, for example, in Metropolis, there were so many designs that I scrapped and started over. But I knew I didn't really have time in space time, so I just wrote with what I built. Well, let's see if I can actually go. Yeah, I can still. This is not supposed to work. I can show you how the level looked from here. Hope this works. Let's quickly shut off the music. This is how the gameplay looks without anything else. Originally, there was supposed to be a very big focus on me, or like the player shattering through the glass and the time warping thing, which then kind of just got discarded. Oh, no, it did not get discarded. It's still in the level, but you can't really see it anymore, which is a shame, because the entire reason this final part, or like this reverse section, looks the way it does is if you listen to the soundtrack, you have this like glass shattering effect. You can hear these very fine, like shard-like sounds. It's really interesting to hear that, and it kind of reminded me of, well, glass shattering. And I think at this point right here, I didn't really know what my level was actually going to be. And this part then made me decide to, well, it's gonna be level about space and time. The name Space Time Continuum was just pretty much a last week decision. Uh, I was almost tempted to just call it Space Time, but Space Time sounds kind of whack. So I went with Space Time Continuum, even though that's a bit of a bloated name. I guess it now works with the rating it got. I guess the name is justified. 1 second. All right, I'm back. So yeah, this part made me decide that I want to have an actual space or like a time theme in my level. And how this part works, by the way, I am a little bit lost. This used to be no problem in 2. How long did you take to build the level? Um, this level was started pretty much, like, I think 1 week after the contest was announced. The first week I was looking for music, and then a friend of mine suggested me to take a look into this song, and I've already heard it before. I love the song, but I didn't have like a vision for space. My vision for this song originally was to have another city themed level. And you can see that because half of this level is still a city. I just merged those two ideas because I just couldn't imagine a full on space theme. I just made it a city in space, I guess. Well, that was a wordplay I did not intend to do. Um, so you should build a platform. I do want to build a platformer level, but for that, yeah, no, they're not. You know why there are no good platformers? Is because we don't have permanent saving, in my opinion. Like we could make such cool platformers. Is that you always have to play through the entire thing. You cannot quit. You cannot make it. You cannot make a save. Um, and until that mid saving or like permanent saving isn't added, I will definitely not be building anything platformer related. That is the breaking point for me. There's nothing. If there's no way to get out of the game and then just go back into the level and start where you left, or like start at the latest save point, it's just not for me. That's also why I haven't been playing any platformers. I just don't like to be there in one sitting. Um, but yeah, if maybe one of you knows how to do this, but an issue of mine is that I do not know how to when I press this button, how to not be locked into the camera. There was an option for this, like follow player, I think was it called. Where is it? I can't find it, and I'd love to just showcase something or like look at something from the outside. Is there like an option that I can turn on and off? Wait, let me continue with the music. Follow player was removed. Yes. So there's no option anymore to view how your level moves from the outside, because it is difficult to explain how this entire part even works. Why did they remove it? That was so important. That is bullshit. But yeah, I can actually go back to space-time final parts to show you how this level, like how this part actually works. Because you can see everything is on screen. There is it just all works as one machine, and it is just another illusion that works together with camera rotation and rotating this entire scenery. If I find the rotational, I think I disabled this one, yes. So if I turn this one off, you can actually see how this part works. I guess, wait, can I also remove the like 25-degree camera angle that it starts on? Because then it becomes very clear to see how this part works. There's no like complex mechanism involved, it's just another illusion. And is, well, the camera rotating and the entire scenery rotating counterclockwise. It's pretty much exactly like the part from, I think it's Carispace from Audiovisual, but I did not steal that one. I did not get inspired by that one. I did not know that part existed until after I had constructed this. But yeah, it's all just one illusion, and it works fine. Yes, Nikki, that is exactly what I did. I mean, that's the thing. How am I supposed to rotate the gameplay? I think there's definitely smoother ways to do this now. I saw how Audiovisual did it in his level, and it is so much easier. The way I did it is just complete garbage, but it was the only way I could think about this in that moment. 1 second, what was that? Because the issue is the gameplay is completely separate. If I play this in this mode, you can actually see how the gameplay now seems to be rotating. Wait, why is it rotating? That's interesting. Oh yeah, true. Also part of the illusion, the gameplay is just moving. Dude, I'm getting so confused by my point of by the point of origin here, but the gameplay is just coming sideways with a static camera. That's why it feels stiff, I guess, to play. Like some people mentioned that this part looks stiff, and they're right. That is because you just have a static camera that follows this green line here, and the gameplay is just on top of that. So when you only look at the platforms themselves, you will see that they don't actually rotate, it's everything else. And if you then add camera rotation, you get the illusion. One of these other things I can show. I guess some stuff that I was like fond of was the creation of the star background. I think it went kind of unnoticed. It was just a transition. But okay, I think this is it. No, this is an older version. There's two different stars, and there should be like stars 2 or something. Do I not have this anymore? Oh, 1 second. Apparently I can retrieve everything. How long does this trash can stay alive, by the way? Does this like clear out after 30 days or something? Technically, yes. They are easy. The star backgrounds in and of themselves are easy to make. But I did a little trickery with one of the transitions that I have. So I wanted to have like, because we were talking, because this... I need to drink something, 1 sec. So the idea that I originally had was to have this star rotating effect. Basically a time lapse, or like star streaks, which is just this effect here. And this is actually a little bit more difficult to create. This is not what I wanted to show. This is like the worst version out of all the versions that I used to have. Why did I delete everything else? That makes no sense. I will find the better version. The stars too. Stars. Let me retrieve this one. Let's see. Oh, this is the wrong one. This one. Ah! To get this effect. That is what makes it a little more tricky to do. And this is an effect that I have, but not as cool as here, because unfortunately this whole thing does not work when the camera is moving. Which made me very sad, because I spent a lot of time creating this with a static camera, and then it just got fucked up when I tried to implement it, and so I had to redo the entire thing. Hey Nadon! Oh my god. That's an old legend. But basically the way this works is, I think if I press F4 you're gonna vomit. There's a few particle triggers involved in this. And yeah, they're all just this effect. It's kind of a very simple implementation, but unfortunately it does not work. Yeah. That's also why that transition tends to lag and why I have it toggled off in low detail mode. But this version did not work, so I had to try out something else. Maybe I can find that one also. I guess it's stars 2. Hope it's stars 2. Oh yes, this is the current version that you see in game. It's also insanely laggy, but wait, don't try this at home, kids. Yes, it is insanely laggy and you should not do it. It's it's not good. But I kind of did not give a fuck about lag, which in hindsight is maybe a bit of a stupid approach, given that this was supposed to go into a gauntlet. Maybe think of the poor kids with the with the shitty old phones. They cannot play your level because you do shit like this. So this was the second attempt on implementing the star effect. Let's see if you can still see it, and it looks worse. There's like a slight delay, and it does not speed up, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. It makes for a lot... It looks a lot more static, unfortunately, but I really wanted to... even with LDM. Did you try ultra low detail mode? I am going to I'm going to update the ultra low detail mode. Yes, it's still functional. It's just a transition of a few seconds, so it's fine. But yeah, basically the way I then replaced the old effect was to actually have... Actually see this here, you cannot even see this here. But yeah, it's in this case I actually had to double down on the even ultra detail mode. I know. I want to be done with this level. I'm so fucking tired of going into the editor and working on space time. I want to do something else, man. But yes, I will do another ultra detail mode update where I guess I remove everything and you just play the you just play the most basic version that you can have. So you can complete the gauntlet. I know it is necessary, so I will do it. But yeah, you wanna know how many triggers this is? This background? It's 325 particle triggers. That's a few too many. Don't even worry about updating the utility, but any other level from that gauntlet doesn't run anyway. Oh no, I had a lot of people coming up to me and saying, "Hey yo, can you please update the low detail mode, the ultra low detail mode?" I mean, 325 is wild, but half of the objects here, so like 160 of these objects, are only one. They only spawn one particle. I don't know if I can access them. What layer are they on? No, that's wrong. Where are the stars? I have to find the star layer. Okay, so these are the star objects. And so they only spawn one particle. So it's fine. I'm sorry. I've become a full-on PC creator, and since then I've neglected the phone community, I guess. I will come back to it. I promise. I promise I will be better. The next level is supposed to be played nicely. And I really want to focus more on the gameplay than the visuals for once. Not necessarily to to prove something. I really want to see if I can actually make something that's fun to play. Where did you build the Atmos part? What do you mean? Oh, that one I built. I actually built parts of that part on my phone. Like some of the art pieces that you see in my Atmos part I actually built on phone. I was at the uni and I was bored, and so I just I just built instead of studying. I guess it worked. I just noticed your cube is in the bottom right. Yes, there's my cube in the bottom right. Do you like it? I should maybe move it to somewhere where it fits better. 1 second. Is it better here? Do I have to place it somewhere where you can see it? I guess if I'm actually going to create a lot. Wait, let me see. Let me find a cozy spot for this little cube. Yeah. Maybe here? Am I one of the arrows now? Or does it point? We go into the edit page. I think it's a good position, right? It's good, eh? Just do a Rexer ultra low detail mode for the level. Can you point to the level so I can actually play it and look at the ultra detail mode? I kind of want to have a laugh. How do you spell his name? R-E... Oh, it's the gamer tag kind of name, is it? With the R3XX. Oh, it's 3R. Okay. Okay. Which one is it? Which one should I... Melodic Travel. Okay. Let me see. Oh my god, there's a lot of... Wait, they're all not rated. Oh, it's all short stuff. And screw this. And level by... Okay. Interesting. Wait, where is it? Okay, will I even find this? Okay, I will not find it. Let me look for Melodic Travel. Because something I want to avoid is actually having a full-on... Wait, what am I doing? Why am I typing? Let's see. So I guess I have to activate low detail mode, and then it gives me... Okay, there's a lot of objects, I guess. So where can I... Oh my... What? No. What? Yes, it is a melodic stream. As long as I remember to put on some background music, it is a... Jesus Christ, what is this? For reference, I don't even know what the level looks like. This is now what I associate with this level. I have no idea what's actually in it. Too lazy for 1.0, that's relatable. Oh! Oh, we now have some detail again. That is... But does it cut back to some full-on... Did you just do this for one part to mess with players? Or does it actually go back to... Okay, no. I'm pretty sure this still lags on some people's phones. I feel like that 1.0 kinda ultra low detail mode was kind of just a shit post for people who keep screaming for ultra low detail mode. Future Funk 2 makes level literally naked. Does it though? Oh, it's an insane demon. Do I really wanna go through this? I mean, it's XL, so maybe it's playable, but maybe this is not. I'm ass at this game. I will fully admit I have no skill when it comes to actually playing levels. I cannot be bothered to play demons, even though I build demons. Is that bad? I guess that's bad. Shit. Oh my god, I suck. How do I get... 1 second? Bye-bye, Mel's. I think you need to turn on the LDM outside of... I don't know. Oh, it activates on default if I do this. Okay. Wait, does it... Oh, wait, so... Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I get it. That's not good. That can't be good. Okay, but seeing this explains why people keep complaining about my ultra low detail mode. That is, I feel like that is a testament to either how shitty some people's phones are or how unoptimized the game is that you have to do this so that people can play your levels. That's kind of sad. Oh, I took the wrong part. Okay, that's interesting. That was only 12%. Okay. Oh, brother. Also, Zoroa, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of your event level. It may be the music, I'm not sure, because I have to admit, I did not enjoy the gameplay that much. But my god, I love Backstreet Boy. I've played this so many times. But yeah, I cannot bother to look for coins. I don't like coins. Okay, this is so much fun. Like you definitely captured all that the music has to offer. Because it is very beat focused, and you really captured that. Like in the final, like the second final section. It's so good. Let's actually just play this. I wanna listen to this. I really want to build a level with this song as well. Let me stop the music here for a second. It's just so much fun. You'll never want me like you want CDs from the 90s, like you want Mac Clean, and I can't say this is too quiet, I think. To your face, I don't want it that way. Like, I think this part is the deal breaker for most people, and it took me some time to figure out, but my god, it's just so on the beat. It's so much fun. I can't ever be the Backstreet Boy you want me so on beat. It's so good. If I find the time, I definitely want to also build a level to this song. I think a lot of people want to. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, this part is a little bit confusing to read, I have to admit, because you switch before you manage to leave the first room, you're already in the second. I guess that's a little complex to read, but it's just so much fun. It's really good. The wall jump section is amazing. It is so on the beat. It captures the music perfectly. I have some other stuff, other event homies to thank for playtesting. Oh yeah, I have to ask, how was it to build this? I think these kinds of event levels are really like a really fun thing. It's really cool that they exist. And I'd love to know some background, like some backstage stuff, like how much time were you given? Like you did have access to the song, I guess, a couple months, or at least a month. Like how much time do you have? I can assume like 1 to 2 months to build the level. I can't imagine it being much more because the artists want to publish their songs. It's really cool that it exists. This to see for the next NC. I would honestly be. It really depends on what song I get. I have to say, I did not like all the songs that were. I'm a bit picky with my song choices, and I could imagine that I could have a miserable time if I'm left with a song that I just don't like. And I feel like I could imagine like Zoror would have to confirm this. I can imagine people were just assigned music. Not gonna lie, it was a bit stressful because I'm really demotivated to stay to build anything after ring trick. Yeah, there's always this downtime that you have after building. It always takes a while to get back. I honestly, when I uploaded Space Time, I thought I would just immediately jump into the next level, but I just couldn't get myself to it so far. And yeah, if you actually just randomly assigned a song and you just don't like it, I feel like that would kind of make and break it for me. For example, I think Duckstep, the song that Knots was stuck with, I would not want to build a level with this. It's just not my thing. I rather need something chill or something melodic that's important. Oh yeah, Knots definitely did a good job on the level, but I just couldn't listen to the song, and I kind of feel like, it's a matter of taste. But let's play through it. I just don't have a good connection to this song. I guess I'm not the biggest Tamanite listener. Like maybe that's the reason why. And my god, does this look so well made. Oh my god. Okay, I remember. Yeah, I wouldn't. I could not. I could not build a song with level to this. Oh my god. yeah, I think this would be the part where I would say, you know what, I'm good. I think I'd rather build something else. I just need something melodic in the drop, like these heavy saws with no strong melody attached to them. I just cannot build something with. It's insane what nuts made out of this. Jesus Christ! Wait, how? I need to know how much. It's 2 months to build with a lot of parts from the drop and after being built in 3 days or less. The audio from my stream sounds bass boosted. That's not good. That should. I guess that is the. That's the mixer. The too high. I can try to make the audio quieter so it doesn't. Okay. It really shouldn't be bass boosted. I don't know why it does that. Wait, where am I? Oh, wait, can I actually, wait, can I make it through? Hold up. Okay, no, I get laser. Oops. Aw. It's insane. Wait, so he built this in 2 months? Is that what you're saying, Zoroa? There's no way this was built in 2 months. I don't know if I could even build something in 2 months. I want to, but I don't think I can. How long have we been streaming so far, actually? Oh, it's already been 1.5 hours? Oh. Oh, shit. I've been on for longer than I anticipated. Not everyone had the same amount of time to build, I think. So some people had more, some people had less. That sucks. That's not good. Imagine just getting a month of time to build something. Jesus. Would not want to be that guy. Also, hello, Duke. I think you are just witnessing just about the end of this stream. I think I've collected the data I wanted to collect. I think I'm happy with how this first attempt went. I'm not sure when I'm going to stream again. Definitely not on the weekend. I'll be gone for the weekend, but hopefully sometime, like sometime between this weekend or like next weekend and the weekend after. But I think for now I'm going to lay low. I need a break. I'm already noticing that I've talked too much. My throat feels a bit sore. Uh, and yeah, I will think about what I actually want to do for my first real stream. Oh shit! I need like an end art. Wait, one sec. I can fix this. I can fix this. One sec. How do I? Oh, I need to make like an end thing. I can make an end thing. 48 days. Jesus. I can just. Wait. Let me quickly make. Let me quickly make an ending. Okay. Let me. Oh shit. Yes, the stream is now ending. I need a break. I'm going to have dinner now. So 48 days and verified. I mean, verified by himself is end stream NGD. Yes, that's what I intend to do. But I'm very lazy, so I'm just overlaying the new thing, like the other thing. So yeah, thanks to everyone who showed up. There was a lot more participation than I anticipated, and I guess I will see you next time.